think I just need to DNF this and restart it, because for whatever reason I'm reading it and I'm like, wait, what's going on? I'm like so confused. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So I thought it'd be fun. I actually tried filming this last night, but in a different way. Mind you, my kitchen is a mess right now. I can't believe I'm sharing it, but I'm also like, it's real life and we're gonna clean it. But I thought it'd be fun. So yesterday I filmed an August reading wrap up and also a September TBR. This is the first time I'm talking today too. I had a late start. It's Labor Day and I woke up at like 10 and I haven't spoken this morning. So my voice is kind of like, I'm trying to wake up right now still. I'm a slow riser. Oh my god, it takes me like hours to actually wake up. I hate it, but also I don't mind it. I don't know, it's one of those things. Anyways, so yesterday I filmed that video and I had so much fun doing that. And then I started filming a video where I was reading, I forgot what book it was, like Silver Elite or something like that by Danny Francis. I was gonna do a reading vlog on that, but I don't know, I've never really gotten into the dystopian novel genre. And I don't know if it's for me. I got to chapter 2 and I was like, I think I'm gonna hold off. So that video, I don't know. I'm getting back into the swing of like making videos and stuff, so it's really awkward for me. Yeah, so I was just kind of rambling and cooking, but I'll put B-roll over this. I made a curry last night and it had broccoli, onions, garlic, carrots, a green bell pepper, because I had one in the fridge I needed to use. The other one, because I bought 2 when I bought them, I had made it and put it on pizza. Oh my god, it was so good. So I thought what we could do with this video is do a reading vlog. Just hang out, chill, cook food, read books. I have these, how many is this? 4, 5, 6, 7 books that I have due at the library soon, and I have yet to read them still. So I thought we could go through and just kind of pick. This is going to be kind of just like a mood reading video, but also reading books from my library that are due soon video. So I'll show you the ones we have. So I'm not big into thrillers. They scare me. I've only ever read a couple, but I did pick this one up because I saw it at Barnes & Noble and I was really interested in getting it. And I just love the cover. I don't know, like the pinks and the sunset going on. It's really pretty. And then we have Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. So I just recently read, if you watched my last video, I read We Were Made for Each Other by Lynn Painter. I think that's her newest book. I was obsessed. I was like, okay, I have to get more books by Lynn Painter. So then I saw this book by Sophie Sullivan. I have another book by her and I bought it years ago, but I still have yet to read it. It's like How to Hate Your Neighbor or something. This is what this one looks like. And I've been wanting to read from this author. So there's this one. I've never even seen this one, so I thought that was cool. And then I picked up this one just because I think tarot is so cool. And I don't know, I just saw it at the library. It's called Play the Fool by Lina Chern. I think this one is a mystery. I'm doing a great job. Then we have Into the Woods by Jenny Holiday. And I thought this one was so cute because my husband's wanting to get into camping and I've never gone camping. And I was like, okay, well, they're camping, so it's like perfect, right? So I can live vicariously through them, get my reps in, kind of. And then this one I've seen all over the place and I'm obsessed with it. I think the colors and just like everything about it is beautiful. It's called Water Moon by Samantha Sotto Yambao. Then I have The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett. This one is so cool. I've seen this one before and I've wanted to pick it up, but I just never got around to it. So those are the books we're going to pick from. I have no clue what we're going to pick yet. I think before I continue making this video, I should probably clean my kitchen and probably make some coffee because my energy is, I'm energized. I slept good, but at the same time, I feel like I'm fumbling on my words and I need some caffeine. I'm definitely going to put on some YouTube though while I do this. I've been reading for the last I want to say 2 2.5 hours. It's cloudy out right now. It's so nice. It's so quiet, minus my neighbor just starting up their like weed eater or whatever. But other than that, it's been very quiet today and I've been really enjoying it. I'm on page 62. So I think I'm using like a little piece of a, what is it? Sticky note? Is that what it's called? I ripped a little piece of the sticky note. So that is my bookmark today. Extra fancy. Okay, so I'm on chapter 5 and it starts on page 54 and it ends on 68. So I'm almost done with it because I'm on page 63. This is interesting. I can honestly say I've never read a book like this before. The two main characters are Anna and Den. So you have Den working with Anna, and Anna is, I don't even really know what she is. She is the main detective, and she only, like, she stays in her house always. She doesn't leave her house because she thinks that, I don't know, leaving the house would just give her, like, her senses too many like crazy feelings. And so she conducts all of her interviews and everything like that. She works inside her home. She conducts the interviews inside her home. So Den, he is working with her, and he's actually like quite like younger. I don't know if he's younger compared to her, but he is young in the field, and somehow he landed this position. And there's this other guy who was in charge of him at one point, from what I'm gathering, and he thinks that Den is lying and cheated to get this role. So there's all that drama. I just got introduced to that guy. His name's like something Talamith or something. I don't know. So Den works with Anna, like I was saying. And Den was going throughout like the house and stuff like that and conducting like all of this information to give to Anna. And now the groundskeeper and the gardener and some of the maids, housekeepers or whatever, are now in Anna's house. She's giving an interview right now. It's wild. It's quite interesting. I'm really enjoying it. I have no clue where it's gonna go. I will say though that like I said, I'm like 63 pages or 68 pages in this far. And some of it, I'm like, what is going on? I have no clue, but I feel like that's normal for fantasy, at least for me. I'm just like, what the heck is even going on? I have no actual clue what's going on. Well, look at how, okay, so what I did, I want to show you this because I think it's super cool. So I have these like curry packets that are just seasoning packets, but more so like paste packets, and they're really, really good. But it's a red curry one, and I had it in the fridge from the last time we used it, but it was, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And anyways, so I ended up putting it in this. So this is a red curry. Now this is just like my version of a red curry. It's just kind of hodgepodge, like I'm throwing in vegetables and stuff. And like I was saying earlier, either in this video or the last video, I made a yellow curry. This one's red curry. So needless to say, I wanted to show you though, because I don't have any meat thawed out minus the barbacoa, which I'll show you in a second. But so what I did was I just threw in a bunch of vegetables. So there's onion. Oh, actually, now that I'm talking, I need to put garlic in it. I'm gonna put broccoli, cauliflower, and red cabbage. And did I say carrots? I don't know. But anyways, you can obviously see the carrots. But look at how pretty the color is. It's so pretty. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cute. Okay, so there's that, and I'm gonna make rice. We're gonna flip this around. I love holding the camera like this instead of on the tripod. I feel so robotic with a tripod. I don't know why, but it is very helpful. Okay, and then, and don't judge my crock pot. This thing has been through a lot, okay? Lots of years. But so there's the barbacoa. I just got that in the crock pot. I'm trying to be quiet because I normally cook dog food in this, and my dogs go wild when they hear that sound. So what I plan on doing is I made the barbacoa, and that'll take a while. We might not even eat that, probably till tomorrow. And then the curry, which I have curry still left in the fridge. I love holding my camera. Okay, so it's just so much more natural, I feel like. So anyways, not that you'd be this close if I were to talk to you in person, because I literally have it right up on my face because I have a wide angle lens. Anyways, I don't know, I'm rambling. Okay, so we'll probably eat the curry. I'm gonna turn it down a little. Probably eat the curry maybe tonight, even though I plan on eating the yellow curry in a few minutes when I feed the dogs. I'm gonna warm myself up some, and I'm excited for that. Oh, I need to make rice. That's what I'm telling you. I need to make rice. I still haven't read any of my book yet. I did bring it in here though, so I could read it while I cook, but I got sidetracked and just was enjoying myself watching Twitch. So probably just gonna continue watching that while I cook. And then I'm gonna make mashed potatoes. It's very random and I have nothing to pair with it, so I'm hoping we'll figure something out to pair with it. But they're starting to spud a little. Not really, but like they're on the edge. So I think I'm gonna make mashed potatoes, and it just sounds so good right now. Okay, so I'm gonna put my camera back down. I'm gonna continue cooking. So I just made a chai tea, by the way. It's a golden chai, and I was a little hesitant because normally I like just like regular chai tea. Oh my god, especially with pumpkin cold foam on top. It's so good. But anyways, so I have this golden chai and it has like turmeric and stuff in it, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Surprisingly, I like it, so I'm sipping on it right now. It does not look the best. I guess it doesn't look bad, but I don't know. I guess I'm just used to like darker chais, and this is so light, so I was like, wait, what is this? I have made the decision to DNF this book. And I'm so sad because I got into, hold on, let me click this. So I got to page, what was it? Like, was it 101 or something? Yeah, so I got to page like, well, I read a little bit of this chapter, so like 103, 104, and it's chapter 11, right? Yeah, okay. Chapter 11, and I think it's a great book, and it does have me interested because it's like I do think about it and I'm like, am I going to regret DNFing this? Because I am curious to what's going to happen. But at the same time, I feel like it's kind of putting me in a reading slump. And I don't know why. It's not the book's fault. I think it's just my fault because I'm just like, I think because it's like the beginning of fall, and even though I love fantasy in the fall, this just isn't scratching the itch for me. I will come back to this book because there's so many good reviews on it. The author of this book is so talented and I am interested, but I think for the sake of this video, we're just gonna go ahead and DNF it. And also I think I just need to DNF this and restart it because for whatever reason, I'm reading it and I'm like, wait, what's going on? I'm like so confused. Okay, so we're gonna continue the reading books from my library in this video. And I did tell you about this, but I am reading Well Actually by mazey eddings. I don't know, it's such a cute name though. I think she's adorable. I follow her on Instagram. Adorable. I did read a little bit of it. I think the last time I spoke about this book I was about like 3%. Now I'm at 5%, so I really haven't read too much. In the last 2 nights I've been going to bed so tired where I haven't even been really reading. Maybe like a page or two, but I don't even think last night I read it all. But yeah, so we are about 5% in this book, and what I'm gathering thus far is we have our main character, and for the life of me, I actually can't remember her name. What is her name? Eva, I think. Eva Kitt. Okay, so she is the host of this podcast called Sausage Talk. And essentially where I just got in the book, and again, I'm on chapter 2, so not very far. But she ends up going home after work and like she ends up drinking too much, and she comes across this guy on Instagram, and he has like this huge following, this huge platform, and he's telling people like to look out for certain red flags within like people you're dating. And she's had one too many drinks, so she's like, oh no, we're gonna make a video and, you know, do like a remix of it or whatever it's called. We're gonna tell people how this guy actually is. And so she's going and she makes this like selfie video, and she's like, he was like the worst in college. He talked to me for like a day and then he never talked to me again, and do not take advice from him, you know, like that whole thing. And it's really funny. And I'm just like, dang, okay. So anyways, I'm enjoying the book so far. I feel like it's just gonna keep getting better, and the main character is really funny, and so I don't know, I'm just really enjoying it. I've never read from this author before. I do know, let me see, because I'm at my computer right now. I have dog hair everywhere. Okay, Mazey Eddings. Oh yeah, A Brush with Love. Okay, I think, was that their debut novel? It may have, don't take my word for it because I'm really not sure. But I remember when I first got back into reading back in like 2020, I remember seeing this book and I wanted to read it so bad, so maybe I'll definitely go back and read it. And then she has a lot actually. That's so cool. Okay, so she has okay, I ran out of space on my memory card, which clearly is a problem because I talk too much. I'm not going to get into everything I was just getting into. All I was saying is I think it'd be fun to go back and read her backlog because I'm enjoying this book so far, and I'm sorry there's like a bus or something driving past my house and it's loud, and I'm also doing laundry. So I'm outside and I live really close to my neighbors, so I'm gonna be quiet. But I just got to chapter 3, and can I just say I've been out here for maybe like 10 minutes. Is anybody else having terrible mosquito problems? Like, what is actually going on? I don't understand. We're gonna start, well, I've already started, but I feel like this is a very chaotic beginning to this scene, isn't it? Or this clip. We are on chapter 3, so it's 8:22 right now, p.m., and I'm wondering how far I'll get to reading tonight. I don't know. I have a feeling I'll probably sit here for a while. I'll turn on Twitch or something. I was actually just watching, what was it? Larry just posted, which I'll have her channel listed down below if you want to check out the video. It was so fun. Her and Yana, which is her friend, and also she has a YouTube channel too, and I'll have it down below. And Mariana, I'll have her channel listed down below. But they all went to Boston to visit Mariana's parents. I feel like, and I sound like I'm like friends with them, you know, I wish I was, but maybe one day. But anyways, so it was a really fun vlog. They went to Boston and Martha's Vineyard, and I've always wanted to go to both of those places. So I just got done watching that vlog, and now I'm just hanging out. I was working on my muffin. I'm so torn on how to do my vlogs because I love all kinds of vlogs, right? Like the shorter ones I like, the longer ones I like, and I'm just kind of like a natural yapper. So I don't know if I should make my video shorter or just long, because I prefer watching both. You know, it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just kind of like what you're in the mood for. Oh man, the thunder is really loud. Okay, anyways, we're gonna get into reading. I'm gonna chug some water. If you haven't drank water, you need to. So use this as a sign to go get yourself something to drink. I just finished the book, well, actually by Mazey Eddings a little bit ago, a couple hours ago. It's almost 7 now, and it's thunderstorming. It's honestly the perfect weather. I'm not even joking. I could live somewhere where it rains constantly because I just love the rain, even though I love the sunshine and I need it. Obviously, we all do to survive, and there's nothing quite like sitting outside and just soaking up the sun. I don't know. I really like the storms. Anyways, so I finished, well, actually, and I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. So you have, just to throw this out there, it is on the spicier side and it does go over heavier subjects. So throwing that out there. Okay, so you have Ava or Eva, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's spelled EVA, and she is the host of a podcast, I think called like Sausage Daily or Sausage Fest, something with sausage. What she does is she interviews B-list celebrities on her podcast, and well, it's technically not her, she's just an employee for the company. I think it's called Sound Bites, but she does interviews with B-list celebrities. I couldn't get that word out. I was trying to say it all fancy. And she eats hot dogs while she gives interviews. So one night and this happens like right in the first chapter, she goes home the first night of work. Well, not her first night, but the first night you're introduced to, you know, and she drinks too much. And so she gets a little drunk and she's hanging out, and she goes on social media and she comes across this guy, Riley Cooper. And now this is a second chance romance, just throwing that out there. The guy, the Riley Cooper guy, he's the nice one. He's very nice. He's very caring. He's very friendly. Eva is very cranky. She is very grumpy, very grumpy, very grumpy. Sometimes I would get a little annoyed with her because I just felt like throughout the entire book, she was just grumpy. And I'm like, girlfriend, come on. That's how obviously Mazey wanted to portray her. And it fit perfectly in the book. I really enjoyed this book. So anyways, so she comes across this post slash Instagram account, or I don't know if it was Instagram, but social media. And it was Riley, her ex-boyfriend, loosely boyfriend. They weren't official in college, but they ended up like talking for a little and had a hookup and stuff like that. And then 6 years later, which is present day, she comes across his social media and he's talking about like how you're supposed to, I don't know, just like the red flags you should look for when it comes to dating and all of this stuff, right? And then she's like, wait a second, no, you sucked in the past. And so she did what would be equivalent to like remix on Instagram, I presume, where it was like she made a video in response to his social media post, and she was like, no, you sucked, like blah blah blah, like just saying a bunch of awful things, and it went viral. And so her company that she worked for, Soundbites, wanted to capitalize on that and brought him in, Riley, to do essentially just like a segment, like a couple episodes where they go out on dates and stuff. You know, I don't remember if the dates was a part of Riley's idea or because he was all for it, or if it was her company, but nonetheless they started going out on dates, and it's just crazy. Like the first date was terrible, it was just chaotic and a mess, and it does cover heavier topics throughout the book, and it is on the spicier side, just throwing that out there, and the language in it is a little bit more vulgar, you know, she cusses and stuff like that. You see her though progress into, she was very guarded from a very young age, and so she has a lot of fears. She has, I don't know, she just is going through a lot, and that's why she does have that tough outer skin, and why even though sometimes she would annoy me, I would always like, you just learn from her, and you learn when, like, I don't know, you just learn that she is like that for a specific reason or for multiple reasons, and so you're rooting for her. Like the whole book I was just rooting for her. I was like, stop being so stubborn, just fall for him again already, or be honest with yourself. Jeez. I loved the side characters in this book too. And also something I wanted to mention was, there was a few things, of course, and I should have written them down, but I've already forgotten. But the one thing that popped back up into my mind is that she was doing something, I think maybe a segment on Sausage Fest, I don't remember, with, oh my god, I lost the name. I'm pretty sure it was one of her other characters in one of her other books, and I can't remember the name, of course, but it was like Blake something. I'm not sure, it may have not been a character from her other books, but reading that one title, I think it's like Lizzie Blake's Vacation or like whatever, I'll pop it up on the screen. I'm pretty sure that might have been her. And the reason I think that is because it's like the same exact name, and the books are from the same author. So if it is, then you have a little cameo of somebody in one of her previous books. And there may have been more. I've never read any books by this author up until this one. Long story short, you have it to where essentially Riley is just trying to get in and be like, listen, you know, like I'm here for you and things like that. And she's so combative the whole way. You also have drama within her work. Oh my God. If you read this book, I hate William, and I know you will too. Anyways, I think I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for spending the week with me reading library books. I had so much fun. I can't wait. I already have a couple videos I want to start filming, which I might start filming a reading vlog tonight. I am excited, and I just appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I hope you decide to stick around, but if not, that's okay too. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.